to celebrate and to pay homage to easily one of the greatest athletes of all time, Michael Phelps. You had tremendous success as a young teenager. You went on to be easily the greatest Olympic athlete of all time, providing the world with memorable races, and you set the world record for the most medals ever won. You also have charity works and philanthropic works that are nothing to mess with either. What do I mean when I say that you were arguably one of the greatest young athletes of all time? Well, let's start off with the fact that you began swimming in your first Olympics at the age of 15. That, at that time, was the youngest any male swimmer had ever competed in the games in the past 68 years. And although you didn't win a medal, you were barely scratching the surface of how great and how tremendous of an athlete you truly were. In fact, in that spring of 2001, you set the world record in the 200-meter butterfly, becoming the youngest male swimmer in the world to ever set a record. Even at that, the world had yet to see how tremendous and spectacular of an athlete you truly were. You are arguably one of the greatest male Olympic athletes of all time. You currently hold the world record for the most Olympic medals in history with 22. Along with that, you have the most gold ever won by any athlete. And after the London Olympics, you tried to pull the wool over our eyes and you tried to make us think that you were retiring. However, in April 2014, you announced that you were coming out of retirement and you competed in the Mesa Grand Prix in Arizona. Some may consider this the greatest comeback of all time, as you went on to compete in the Pan Pacific Championships, where you won 3 gold medals and 2 silver medals at that same event. Later on, FINA recognized you as the greatest male swimmer ever in 2012, commemorating your outstanding run as the greatest Olympian ever. Outside of the water, you have contributed to society through your philanthropic works, and you've left a mark on society not only through swimming, but through the wonderful charity and events that you hold for children. After your 2008 Olympic run, you set aside the $1 million bonus that you received, and you set up your own organization. You later on partnered with the Michael Phelps Swim School and KidsHealth.org, and you conducted an IM program for Boys and Girls Club members. The program stressed on the importance of active living and getting involved with your community. It promoted the importance of planning and goal setting in life. You've had a successful run as an Olympian. You've helped inspire and motivate athletes of all shapes and sizes everywhere around the world. And because of this, it's safe to say that you, Michael Phelps, will easily go down as the best in history. I encourage everyone here to take the time to learn about the organizations that Phelps has had, established throughout the world, and the awesome programs that he's launched. I also encourage everyone to get active, much as he has, in their respective communities. Lastly, I'd like to thank you for all you've done, not just for the swimming. I will now open the floor to any questions.
Do you think you'll ever get to meet Michael Phelps?
Well, probably not in my lifetime, but I have met an abundance of other Olympic athletes through my swim programs.
Why do you like Michael Phelps so much? What makes you idolize him?
I like Michael Phelps not only because he's easily the greatest athlete to ever live, but also because, he's an active member in society and he helps give back to the community. He helps teach young children, what it's like to set life goals and to be healthy. So that's why I see him as a wonderful